109 is on factoring trinomials, but this is called advanced factoring trinomials, and that is because typically this first one, it usually is just x squared, but now we have a number in front of it, a 3x squared. And so it's not hard, but you have to try several combinations before you can find the answer. That's the only issue. So let's try this. So if I have 3x squared minus x minus 2, remember what you do is you set up two sets of parentheses, and this x squared has got to go one in each, but on one of them you put a 3, okay? Then you ask yourself, what two numbers can I multiply together to get negative 2? And when I add them together, I get negative 1. So this is where it gets tricky, because that 3 gets multiplied by, when you multiply them together, the 3 times x squared times x, but also times negative 1. I'll show that to you in just a second. So you have to ask yourself, what are all the combinations of how I can get a negative 2 when I multiply them? So it could be negative 1 times positive 2, negative 2 times positive 1, positive 1 times negative 2, and positive 2 times negative 1. So the order matters. Which one goes here, which one goes here matters. In this spot, this is the spot we're looking for, right here and here. So I did the combinations already, and it came out to be plus 2 minus 1, this one right here. And so let's multiply it out to check our work, and you'll see why it's advanced. And so I would say 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So we have to make it work. So these two added together equals a negative x, which is what we want right here. And that's how we did it, and it worked. So, but you'll have to try. What you do is you write all 4 combinations of how you get that number. Let's do one more, and we'll work through it as we go so you can see how you can do it. You might have to do 4 different problems in order to find the right one, because that number in the front influences this middle number. So let's do one more. 5x squared minus 13x equals negative 6. So 2 sets of parentheses, x in each. One of them has a 5, okay? So what 2 numbers can I multiply together to get negative 6? Well, there's a lot of combinations for this, because we've got negative 6 times positive 1, positive 6 times negative 1. We've got negative 1 times positive 6, positive 1 times negative 6. Then we have the 2's and the 3's. So we've got positive 2 times negative 3, negative 2 times positive 3, negative 3 times positive 2, and positive 3 times negative 2. Whew. So what we're trying to find, all of these multiplied together will get negative 6. But when you multiply it out, add them up, how do you get negative 13? Because you're going to have a 5 involved. So let's see. So if I say 5 times x, 5x times x, that's 5x squared. And then I'm going to say 5x times something to get this number. All right. So let's keep that in mind. And then I'm going to have this number times x. So this number could be a number of numbers also. It's a puzzle, and so you need to just see if there's you just have to try it, basically is what you have to do. And so you have to try each pair. So let's just start. Let's start with negative 6, positive 1. Negative 6, positive 1. Okay, we're going to just go through these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Ready? 5x squared plus 5x. Negative 6x, negative 6. This comes out to be negative 1. Nope, not that one. Try again. We're going to do positive 6, negative 1. All right, 5x squared, that's that times that. 5x times negative 1, negative 5x. 6 times x is positive 6x, negative 6. That is to be 1x. Nope. Not that one. Negative 1, positive 6. 5x squared, 5x times 6, that would be 30x. Ooh, maybe we have a possibility here. And then 1 times x is negative 1x. Nope, that's going to be 29x. So nope, not going to be that one. All right, 1 and negative 6. Plus 1, negative 6. 5x squared, negative 30x, 1x. Nope, that's not 13. Nope. Plus 2 minus 3. 5x squared. 5x times negative 3 would be negative 15x. Whoo! I think we may onto something. Plus 2x minus 6. This equals, we found it. So it's going to be positive 2, negative 3. So fortunately we didn't have to do all 8, but we had to do 5. So it just takes time, but in your homework you only have 2 problems. So you can do it. So you just have to try them. That's why it's advanced. I know you can do it, and we will move on to the next lesson.